Okay, we're going to get going on day 22 of blueprints. So per a couple of suggestions I received a suggestion to share some of my ongoing notes. And then I received a follow-up suggestion from a friend of mine that the way she and the people she plays with does it is via a shared Google Sheets document. And I was like, okay, well, that sounds good. So that's what I've done. So you should find a link in the day 21 video, the one prior to this. Plus, I'll put the same link into this day's video in the description. So look in the description of this video and you should find a link to a shared Google Sheets document where I've started to copy over from my handwritten notes and consolidate a bit. So it won't have everything that I've jotted down in my notebook because that's pages and pages and pages of stuff. But I've tried to consolidate and glean some of the more important things, including active puzzles and some consolidated notes and classroom information and stuff. And I'll also I will maybe start taking some screenshots instead of trying to hand draw what I see on the screen. I wasn't taking screenshots previously at all because a part of me thought that might be like cheating. It's not cheating. And for those who do it, I'm not saying you were cheating. It's not cheating. But I was originally attempting to do it with just a handwritten notebook, as a more immersive, I'm there walking around kind of experience. Because if I was there in the, on the estate in person, if I really was Simon P. Jones, then, I wouldn't have screenshots of what I was seeing, right? I'd have to rely on memory and notes. And so I was approaching that in the game from that sort of immersive perspective. But there's a lot. And especially when we got to classroom number 3 had all of those maps, and my drawing skills are not good enough to faithfully represent those maps. So when we start going to locations now, and it has the family tree or has geographical maps or this, that, or the other, that's really hard for me to represent with words or with crudely drawn symbols, then yeah, I'll start snipping some screenshots in that to my Google Sheets, but I don't have any screenshots at the moment. That's just something I'll start doing going forward. So anyway, if you want to get caught up on some of the notes that I've accumulated from previous days, take a look at this the shared Google Sheets document, and I will be updating it as I do days going forward. So if you're a few days behind, if you're watching a day 20, if you're watching this day 22 and I've already come out with day 23 or day 24, just realize that if you look at the Google Sheets, you might be peeking ahead to information that I have not yet come across as of the day 21 video you're watching, or or day 22 video that you're watching. But you get it. We all understand. I'm belaboring points. Let's get going on day 22. So what are some priorities going into today? Well, I've got my my aforementioned Google Sheets document open on my other monitor, and I still have my handwritten notebook. I've got them both in front of me. So I'm working on, I need to find the music sheet 6 and 7 that I believe are in the bathroom and ballroom respectively, because I've seen those sheets before, but I only wrote down the bolded words, and now I need to see the first word on each sheet to complete the music sheets puzzle. So the music sheets puzzle, or the message, the bolded words came out to be first words on the sheets are true message. Great. I was writing down the bolded words. I wasn't writing down the first words. So now I have to go back to the music sheets and write down all the first words. Now I have some of the first words already. So what I've got so far is find among the white sheets blank blank stones. So might be helpful to know what those blank blanks are about. But we picked up our allowance. We're going to go, choose our outbuilding for today. Step number 1. Because that generally gives us some sort of starting benefit, items, or a bonus for the day, or special rules and stuff like that. Now we should still have that blessing in place. Like if I go here, we still have the blessing of the dancer for today and the next day, for day 22 and day 23, which lets us spend gems to rotate buildings. We've unlocked these locations permanently. We're going to choose the outer room right now. We get to start with an allowance of 2 and 2 gems, and we start with 70 feet, but we burn some of those feet initially to go pick our outbuilding. Okay. Other thing I want to look at real quick before I choose the outbuilding. That's why I haven't chose the outbuilding yet. Is because I want to do a little strategizing before I'm forced to make that choice. My notes say that music sheet 6 is in the bathroom. I know there's a room called the lavatory because it's a red room, right? Red rooms. Lavatory, which looks like a bathroom, and lavatory means bathroom. But is there actually a room called bathroom, or did I just write that down wrong? I don't think there was a music sheet in the lavatory, but I could be mistaken. Let's take a look at what are some of the others. The ballroom's where music sheet number 7 is, according to my notes. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I am not seeing a room in my inventory called bathroom. So does that mean that it's actually the lavatory? Should my notes say lavatory instead of bathroom? Let me go back to where my written notes and see if I can figure out which room it actually was. Because I went and wrote down notes day by day, so the day in which I found music sheet 6, I should have written down which room I found it in. And this is it gave me the word R as bolded, so I'm looking for like a bold R, A-R-E. I can read my handwritten notes just about, like just barely. I mean, they're all scrunched together, kind of small is the problem. And I'm so skimming is difficult. They're not quite written for skimming. Oh, okay. Oh, the ballroom has no. It's ballroom for bath. It's not bathroom. It's ballroom for bath, or it's ballroom for both. Sheet 6 and sheet 7 are in the ballroom. Okay, so I'm gonna, before you even see, you probably haven't. You probably, by the time you see my Google Sheets, I will fix this because I'm going to fix this right now. Sheet 6 is not in the bathroom, it's in the ballroom, same as, and that's honestly what I probably wrote, but I probably wrote ballroom twice, and the first time it probably looked like a TH rather than two L's. Probably just poor handwriting. Okay, so I need to go back. I need the ballroom. And the ballroom is... yeah, it's just a regular room, but it is... it will reset my gems to 2. That's something to be aware of. Okay. I'm not going to spend gem to rotate a floor plan. Duh, it's all dead end. Additional feet instead of gems. That would mean that I'm using feet to get around to special rooms, and then I just have gems for rotating floor plans. That's not bad at all. Or tool shed, I start with 2 special items. Let's do this one. We're going to do a hovel today. And like I said, I'm going to just, I have some handwritten notes, but I'm just going to start screenshotting some things that I run across. All right. Yep, nothing else really going on here, I don't think. Okay. Now I can get from the outside directly to the foundation, but I wouldn't be able to call the elevator would be the issue. So we're not going to do that. But something I am going to do is screenshot some of these notes. And I know I'm burning feet. I realize I'm burning feet. You might not be able to see what I am doing because I'm using the window snippet utility, which I may not be being captured by my OBS, but I'm like literally just like taking a screenshot of just this whole area here. So I can capture things like, okay, it's SA 502, Foreman's log 621, it has this date, and then, you know, it captures all of this because I've been taking I've been taking summary notes of this kind of stuff. Likewise, I'm going to come down here and take some of those screenshots. I realize I'm gonna have to do stuff later today to get more feet. It's just I'm already outside, so rather than try to reserve feet for coming back and doing this. There's our like white chess pieces and stuff, but we don't have the solution for that yet. Oh, I forgot about this door. There's a If you think I'm just here screenshotting every page, well, I mean, how dare you think that? Like this tunnel would take us to to the underground and to the but from the underground we couldn't get up to the foundation because we can't call the elevator, so we're not going to go there. I'm not taking a screenshot of that. I don't I think I've got all that information. I'm looking for things that might have dates or keywords or, you know, puzzle information. Like that whole, I did screenshot. If you guessed that I screenshot every single page of that partial book of realms and runes, you would be correct. And the reason being is because deciphering runes and stuff is going to be, you know, some puzzle, right? And I don't know when I'm going to be able to have the opportunity or afford the full unmangled book from the library. So I might have to make do with the mangled version of the book from here. I think that's all the outside things to do. And yes, I'm down to 55 steps. We're gonna have to get some steps. Let's start over here today. Parlor's good. We're spending steps rather than gems on special rooms, but we get to rotate rooms using gems. The gems are in a box with a true statement. That could be true or false. The statement on the blue box is true. That could be true or false. Two of these statements are true. Well, that could be true or false. Okay. So this one's truth is not dependent upon the other boxes. So if this is true, then this is true. So if this is true, then this is true, then this is false. In which case the gems would be here. And that's probably the solution. However, if this is false, then this is false. Then this would be true, and it would be the only true statement, and so the gems would be in this box. So whether this is true or false, the gems are in this box. There's two worlds, and we don't need to know which was which. They both led to the gems being in that box there. If you have less than 10 feet when you enter this room, set your feet to 20, but it is a dead-end room. We don't want a dead end room. This plus 10 feet, but it's a dead end room. We don't want a dead end room at the moment. So we'll do the reading nook. We want a key anyway. And yes, white rook, we've got that noted down already. Okay, so this should get us to the library. And from the library, we will library would take us in a circle. Ooh. Dead end's not really any better, or den's not any better though. If I rotate this, it might go this direction. Well, okay. Yeah, so now the library will let us proceed upwards, so it's better than not. Den would also let us proceed upwards and connect back to the entrance hall. But we'll do the library for reasons. Basically, we bought a book from the bookstore, and we won't be able to read it yet because we had already oh, look, we can get a key. Because we'd already requested a book, but we won't be able to request the book that we bought from the bookstore until we read this book. But first, let's get some of these dates because we're interested in dates. We care about dates. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got a date 1951, 1972. Featherfall Keep. Yeah, I think this is an example of a map I like tried to draw in my notebook previously. Now we're just going to screenshot it. I mean, if you think I've been screenshotting all the previous pages, well, you're correct. But this one in particular, I definitely need to screenshot because maps are important. Okay. We are going to go upstairs because yeah, I might be able to fill in a few notes on from here. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want. The what can be combined into what. This is what I wanted to make. I'm gonna take a screenshot right now, but then later what I'll do is I'll just write down all of those formulas into words in my notes as well. So as we're picking up items, we're like, oh, I might need, jackhammer or power hammer to get through brick wall. So I need the broken lever and I need the sledgehammer and I need the battery pack. And I forget where I got I think broken lever has floated around at different places, as do most items. But yeah, cool. Ooh. If I put a magnifying glass over this, will it let me read something? Did I miss that previously? Yeah, it looks like there's stuff there that I would need to examine with the magnifying glass. And did I miss that previously? Seriously? Okay. Alrighty. I do not want to lose half my feet, so let's not do the weight room. Music room. Well, see, the secret passage would cost us 3 extra feet, versus the music room costs us 6 extra feet. But secret passage, how's it going to take us to any room other than the foundation? See, it's kind of a waste to have the secret passage right there. Whereas the music room will give us a major and minor key. So that's good. And yes, it cost us a good number of feet, but ooh, okay. So if we use a prism key, basically in any special colored room, a non-standard, non-blue room, we get to draw floor plans of that same color. So if we want to go from a shop to a shop or a green room to a green room, good to know. All right. There should also be like a regular key, a minor key. And then we've got these music sheet words, but I'm going to double check them. Find among the white. Yep. Okay. Oh, denoted in verse. I don't think I saw this previously. I wonder if that's just pointing to the music sheet puzzle. It might be. Might just be like, hey, pay attention to the music sheet puzzle, which I'm already paying attention to. Alrighty. We are running out of feet quickly. That is a true statement. But I don't want a dead end here because then I've only got this one doorway. So let's do the courtyard. Oh, there's a shovel. Perfect. And we'll use it immediately. I mean, yeah, I could make a better thing with the metal detector and all that, but I'm not gonna count on getting the metal detector and coming back, so we'll just go ahead and dig up a bunch of worthless stuff right now. Just get nothing from those dig spots because I'm impatient. Okay. Before I go up, I will go down. Hallway gives me a key, and then it kind of dead ends against the library unless I rotate it. Oh. Bedroom is free and just move on. I do kind of want the key. I should take the feet. I'm going to take the feet because I can get to here from here. Oh, we get a compass. Nice. We like having the compass. Increases our odds of drawing rooms that go north, you know, go up the ranks. All right, we got some steps back. Doing security because, and I should have rotated it, honestly, because now I've got this whole access door thing going. I wanted to... Oh, there's an upgrade disc. Where? Is it here in this room? Have I just completely missed an upgrade disc somewhere? Huh. I wonder where it is. There was an upgrade disc somewhere and I just missed it. I'm pretty sure I looked at the music room rather thoroughly and the library rather thoroughly. Actually, I thought I looked at all of these. Maybe I didn't look at the reading nook thorough enough or something. Or the bedroom? I just came from the bedroom. I found the compass there. I did not see an upgrade disc. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in a bit. So, which door is this? Okay, I can't go up. I can't connect to the foundation. So I'm going to have to hope to come through here and go up around. Because I do not have an access card. It's bothering me that I missed an upgrade disc and it's not in here, right? All right. I don't have enough money for the commissary to be worth the extra steps. Gymnasium is not horrible. It's whenever I enter, though, so we'll do this. Ooh. Access card here as well. Oh, they're just really blocking me. Hmm. I did a bedroom. I can't get through this door or this door. So I'm going to have to come back around and try to come through here and do some rooms here and try to find an access card or the utility closet to turn off the power to the access cards. Yeah, I might be, this might be a short day because these doors are access card doors and I don't have an access card. So when it comes to doing the experiment, spread dirt on the driveway. Not sure what that would do other than maybe I can dig it up. Permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. I like that. Gain a random key, gem, or die selected randomly. That doesn't give me an access card though. So we're going to be short-sighted. Immediately permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. All right, my allowance has been raised. Oh. I don't know how to affect radiation levels. Oh, I thought I would be able to, oh, this was a waste. What I really thought I was going to be able to do by remoting into the shelter was protect myself from the next 3 red rooms, but I think that's only if I draft the shelter as my outdoor room, not logging into the network. Well, darn. So I think that was a waste. Oh well. People, we might not run out of steps. We might run out of doorways before we run, doorways we can go through before we run out of steps. That's what looks like is going to happen. But we can go look for that upgrade disc. It's seriously not just in here. I mean, I don't think it's here. Unless I'm just blind. Denoted in verse. Supposedly there's an upgrade disc somewhere. That's what the security office computers told us. I am not seeing it. Yeah, no, I'm blind. I can't find it. I have re-examined every room again. I don't see this thing. This upgrade disc. We can't afford a dead end. I need an access card. Yeah, I'm being desperate. I'm like, I need to find a thing. And I'm not finding the thing. Laundry room. I don't know that we've done a laundry room. That would be a dead end. Launder currency. What's that do, though? Have we ever done the laundry room? Or is it saying, is security saying that the upgrade disk is in the foundation that we can't get to? Is that the room that it's in? Hmm. 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 Okay. We should, even though it's going to be a short day, we should find out what the laundry room does. Drafting this would basically end our day. Ah, I know I should have done the laundry room, but I'm too greedy. I want more out of today. Um, that we would get our 20th star on observatory, but then that puts special plants in green rooms. I don't know what special plants are. Or special flowers, I mean. Um, Storeroom would give me a key, a gem, and 10 coins, all of which I'd probably lose because I can't carry them forward to the next day. So that's likely a waste to do the storeroom. The only thing the chapel would let me do is go up and do this room. We'll get our 20th star and we'll I'm not taking screenshots. I'm actually writing down what each of these gives me for future reference. Okay. I think we're like done. I can't find this upgrade disk of which the security office speaks. So it might be in the foundation that I can't get to. Yeah, I do not see said upgrade disk. I think we're like pretty done for today. Where is this so-called upgrade disk? Arrgh, frustrating. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go outside, because from the outside I can get to the underground, which won't do me a whole lot of good, but I'm not sure how else to spend my remaining steps. I made a right mess of it today. Just making sure there's not an upgrade disk down here. And if there was, I don't have enough steps to get back to the security office, but it would at least satisfy my annoyance of not knowing where it is, thinking I walked right by it. Yeah, I need an access card to call the elevator, which I do not have. I have to drain the lake before I can go down there. Or drain the reservoir, I mean. Just not let me walk off the edge. Okay. Wrong one. Oh. Sorry. I bumped the mic. Okay. I think... Alright, I'm just going to call it a day here. But we've increased our daily allowance by 1 gold. Okay, that was day 22. I may have made some mistakes because I drafted myself into a corner because I could not find access cards. "57 steps taken out of a starting 70. Because we were docked steps for some special rooms that we drafted, so we actually walked less steps than we, ended up with, right? Rank reached 4, total rooms 14, items found 3. Yeah, kind of weak day. I mean, kind of a day. But anyway, thanks for being with me on day 22. Like I said, I'll have a link to my Google Sheets document with my notes if you're interested. But honestly, if you haven't played this game for yourself and you want to, play it spoiler free, then don't be looking at my notes, right? And probably don't be watching these.